We better hurry up and go live. I'm saying you forgot your name. Jimbo Thorne. I told him, I said, you gave me a card and I stuck it in my pocket. All right, we're about to go live with an interview here. Come to find out, I knew this guy back in Atlanta, Georgia, in the early 70s. And he worked with my brother up there, and I kept saying, I told Wayne just before, I said, I know that name. And I come to find out, you better get real close to it.
Okay.
You can use Wayne's.
All right.
And because we got them turned down so that we don't feedback. Just pick it up. There you go.
I'm accustomed to that. So.
But about this far. I mean, it's clever. But Jimbo Thornton, he's big. He lives down here now. You play all over the beach, I guess, don't you?
All over the beach, yeah. I play at Outlaws Barbecue every Thursday, 6 to 9. I play at the new winery on Tuesdays, and I play at Barefoot Hideaway every Saturday.
You need to get with Ron and let him bring in here, man. They're going to be open all winter.
Yeah.
Right here.
Well, I live about a mile and a half down the road. So.
Jimbo, it's a pleasure seeing you, Vietnam veteran. Tell me all about yourself.
Yeah,
man.
I'm like you. I've been around a long time.
Before the flood?
I think what we're both about. We're both about 106.
Yeah. I'm 2 months older than he is.
Did I say 7?
Yes, some 6.
6. But yeah, played all the play. I played at Rainbow Music Hall for like a couple of years.
Okay.
You ever hear that place?
No.
It's out in Austell.
Austell, Georgia.
Austell, Georgia.
Well, I should have known, but I've been in.
It was 5,000 square foot.
Okay.
And we opened up for literally everybody you can name. From Waylon Jennings to George Jones, George Strait, and ZZ Top. I mean, you name it, they've been around. Marshall Tucker.
Well.
You
sound like us.
Yeah, I know. So
me and Wayne, we've opened up for everybody.
Right. So if you've been in, I've been in it 64 years. So you know how somebody said, well, how you get to open up all them people? I said it was a pure accident. I stumbled into them during that 64 years.
They picked you up and put you to work. Picked you up and put you to work. Jimbo, like I said, he was in Vietnam, and we both were over there, and like I said, he played with my brother. And when we got Jimbo Thornton, I said, well, I know the name, but I hadn't seen you since 70, I think it is.
Yeah, early Gilded Cage.
Gilded Cage.
In Atlanta,
Actually,
Georgia.
in the 60s, before I went to Vietnam, I was there.
Wow. Well, I was, I got drafted off of St. Simon's Island in '66.
Did you ever work for Jerry Woodard down there?
No, I was.
That was Jerry's club, too.
I was at a club called the Beachcomber for like 3 years.
All right.
And I was with a band on Mercury Records called Strange Bedfellows.
I remember that. Yeah.
we opened up for...
Y'all wasn't Bedfellows, were you?
No.
Okay.
No. It wasn't nothing weird.
I'm about to ask you stupid shit.
Back in them days, it wasn't nothing weird like it is.
Everybody, not everybody, not me, but it's crazy nowadays, ain't it?
It done flip-flop now.
You know, I told everybody, that woke thing you got going around.
Yeah.
You may be like me. I'm woke. I woke up every morning my whole life.
I hope I get woke up all my life, don't you? Yeah, did you hear old George Strait? He's got a new song out. All his exes changed their sexes.
Okay. Maybe they had enough of him. I don't know. He had enough of his. He can do whatever he wants to do.
So we don't know what's gonna happen next.
Not in life, do we?
I mean, I don't understand it when they tell our 6-year-old kids they can have a sex change if they want to in school.
They're not telling my grandkids that.
No, I'm telling you.
My daughter homeschooled my grandkids.
I tell you what, that's the best way to go.
She graduated with honors and from homeschooling. And,
yeah, man.
She's 2-time state champion horse rider. So
yeah, fantastic.
Going for 3 times in September. So
well,
you bring kids up right. I told them on TV the other day, we were raised, you and I were raised with the rod of correction. You know what that is? It's in the Bible.
I think it's called a switch or a
switch
belt.
Or belt.
Or a belt.
Or a tree limb.
You can go get that, but don't get the little one because I'm gonna make you go back.
Get the biggest one.
Yeah. And that belt, when your daddy comes home, you're gonna get it again.
Yeah, that's called the.
It's a double whammy.
Double whammy. He gonna rod of correction is what the Bible calls it. It's in the Bible too. Correction, straighten your kids. But let's talk more about your music. I understand you're in the Hall of Fame.
Well, finally, I don't know how that happened, but you can't buy your
way.
They
usually die when you die, usually, but you made it before you died, so that's good.
They sent me a letter saying to show up. You're gonna be inducted in Georgia. So I said, Whew, I'm totally honored, you know.
Yeah.
I'm totally honored to be here today because
Well, I appreciate it.
Dee Ford is a legend in my life, you
Oh,
know.
Lord, don't
and,
tell nobody
so,
that.
Oh yeah, so
They don't
you
know me.
Every town in south of Nashville that you ever been in, there was a Dee Ford club there, or a restaurant, or something, and they managed to sell beer and whiskey and wine and make people happy and have
Well,
good.
that's what it's about.
Always had great entertainment.
You know, I've never had but one failure. And I've been in bar business all over the Southeast. Never had one failure, and that was my fault. I met a young girl and it just messed my life up. It put me out of business, and I started over and sent her down the road.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You ain't never done that, no.
well, I listen. I married one when I first got out of Vietnam in 1968. I met her in April. I landed in back in at the end of March in 1968. Came back home. Got married in June.
Did you marry the first girl you saw?
No,
After being over there for a year?
no. Believe me, well, I ain't gonna tell you how many. But what I'm saying, you know, when you meet the right one, it's time.
You know
I've been with her 55 years.
So have I. Not her, but my wife.
My wife. but what I'm glad because we're only 49 years old, so
yeah, 46.
Well, you know. So I wrote a song about her, but she told me after about 25 years, Dee, she said, honey, we need to talk. And I said, Lord have mercy, what's going on? She said, well, you need to understand something. And I said, okay. She said, you need to understand that what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine. And I said, well, did I just lose everything I got? And she said, no, you're going to always get the last word. And I said, well, that means I can omit something that you might say. But yeah, you know, so I said, okay. She said, as long as it's yes, dear. So I put it in a song.
Called Yes, Dear.
Yeah, I met a lot of women, but I never met a woman like you.
Okay.
You made my eyes bulge out of my tongue. I ain't down to my shoe. Well, you give me goosebumps and a belly full of butterflies, too. Well, I met a lot of women, but I never met a woman like you. You burn my toast in the morning, and you steal all the covers at night. You say what's yours is yours, and what's mine is yours. Well, something about that ain't right. In case you haven't heard, well, I always get the last word. Ooh, I met a lot of women. I never met a woman like you.
You set her straight, didn't you?
She set me straight.
Yeah, when you got through. Well, you know, that's part of life, you know.
But see, I've got 5 great grandkids now, so that I'm sure
that's
you
who
got.
runs. That's who. I got one.
You got one? Well,
my daughter wanted one, and my son
Yeah.
didn't want any. So he.
Well, I didn't really have any say-so in it, so
you wasn't watching that and running that show, was you?
No. They didn't call me on the
They
phone.
probably wasn't musicians either, were they?
No, I had to bow out of that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't get into that.
No,
What else you want to tell us about yourself?
shoot a monkey. You ever shot any monkeys?
No,
Not literally.
no. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I did get in a band called Rats in the Attic, and this guy wrote a song called Rats in the Attic, and it's all about the cobwebs in your mind, you
Yeah.
know. So we changed the name of the band to Rats in the Attic, and we lived up in Cleveland, Georgia at the time. We played in Helen,
No,
Georgia.
right where I've raced
You know,
there.
yeah, you know the Hayloft and all those places up there to play. Well, so we got this thing. Guy got interested in us from over in England, and he was the manager of the Cavern Club,
Okay.
which was the home of the Beatles
Right.
in Liverpool.
Ah.
So here we go. We take off to Liverpool. He says, "Come over here." We went
Uh-huh.
over there. We did a double live CD. That's what I'm trying to
All
say.
right.
And so that's turned out good for us. It's still on the internet. So
Well, good.
Rats in the Attic.
All right. Rats in there. That's well.
But
Jimbo,
lately I'm on Spotify. So if you want to check out any of my songs,
check out Spotify.
Yeah.
All you they can look you up. Jimbo Thornton. Jimbo. You know when they kept telling me that name, I said I know that name. Come to find out, he worked with my brother and all them up there in Atlanta. Ain't it a
I
small
almost
world?
worked with you one time.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
I was in a band called Kudzu at the time.
Kudzu. Oh yeah, I remember those guys. Matter of fact, I think that's the band that they can't. What was the guy's name?
The band that got kicked out of the place before you went in there.
Yeah. But I had
They kicked. No, Jody Payne was
yeah,
was
Joey.
there.
Yeah.
He left and we went in.
Okay, that's silver ribbon, probably.
Yes, it was silver ribbon.
I bought that later on.
Wow.
I had that too, man.
I worked there
Bought
so
that
long.
from Tommy Clark.
I worked
You
so
remember
long.
Tommy Clark?
Yeah.
I bought that from Tommy.
I'll declare.
And Tommy was my go-to man. Tommy wasn't like me. He saved all his money. When I'd run out, I'd go, Tommy, but you had to call him early in the morning. You
early.
couldn't call him in the afternoon. You had to
yeah.
reach him for about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Tommy, I need to borrow $10,000. Oh, well, I'll meet you down there. And he'd come down there and he'd hand it to me. And then I'd pay him back. But he was my go-to man. He was a great guy.
If you call me, you got to call me. Don't call me anything. Don't call me late for dinner.
Jimbo, pleasure having you, man.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Next time
Seeing you
next time we're down here, won't you come get on with us?
Well,
We just have a particular way we had to do it for TV. You know?
okay, that's fine. That's fine.
We keep it to a low roll.
I enjoyed every second of it, D. Thank you,
I
buddy.
appreciate it, man.
Love you, Ben, and y'all. I'm sure y'all do a great job. The rest of the afternoon, you've already been sounding great. Thank you, guys.
We fix to take a break and
Appreciate
eat pizza after Chris gets through playing a couple of songs here. That's Chris, right?
Oh yeah.
Man, my memory's getting better. I got cured, I think.
I know that guy right there. He's a carb man. He's a buddy of mine.
He's a hoot, ain't
Yeah, he's a hoot owl.
he? All right, Randall, y'all do whatever y'all gonna do over there.
Thank you, D.
That's all right, mama. That's all right with you. That's all right, mama. Any way you do that, it's all right. Well, it's all right now, mama. Any way you do. Well, my mama told me, Papa done told me too. Said that woman you're messing with ain't no good with you. It's all right. Well, it's all right now, mama said, any way you do. It's all right, mama. It's all right, you. It's all right, mama. Any way you do that, it's all right. Well, it's all right now, mama. Said, any way you do. Well, my mama told me, Papa done told me too. That woman you're messing with, she ain't no good for you. Said, it's all right. It's all right now, mama, any way you do. It's all right now, mama, any way you do. It's all right, mama.
All right, Chris. Do another couple of songs right here.
When I speak your name, start to shake inside. When I see you strong, I lose my self-control. That's what love will do for you. That's what love will make you do. No matter how hard I fight, baby, I'm still in love with you. If you're ever in need, there's no limit to what I do. Work 8 days a week just to bring it you. That's what love will make you do. No matter how hard I fight, baby, I'm still in love with you. When they speak of beauty, now you can stand the test. When they talk about making love, honey, you're the best. Gotta stop now talking about giving others ideas. Trying hard to express myself, 'cause baby, that's the way I feel. That's what love will do for you. That's what love will make you do. No matter how hard I'd fight, baby, I'm still in love with you. Come on, man. When they speak of beauty, now you can stand the test. When they talk about making love, oh honey, you're the best. Gotta stop and talking about them, giving others ideas. Trying hard to express myself, 'cause baby, that's the way I feel. That's what love will do for you. That's what love will make you do. No matter how hard I fight, baby, I'm still in love with you. No matter how hard I fight, baby, I'm still in love with you.
All right, Chris. Do us one more, man. Do us another song.
All right.
See if you can find one of these guys. Random
I
might know.
got a million of them, man.
Well, we can't stay that long. We've been here since 5:30 this morning.
You like that? He likes that. You don't need Jimmy? Hey Joe, Red House. Hey Joe, let's do Hey Joe.
Or Red House, whichever one you want to do.
Do Red House. Christopher James.
What key you do Red House? An A?
Oh yeah. There's a red house over yonder. That's where my baby stays. There's a red house over yonder. That's where my baby stays. I ain't been home to see my baby in 99 and one half day. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. This kid he don't fit this door. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. This key don't unlock my baby's back door. I got a bad feeling that my baby, she don't love me no more. I'll go back over yonder, set yonder past the hill. I think I'll go back over yonder, baby, set yonder past the hill. I know if my baby don't love me no more. I said I know her sister will.
All right, man. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it, Chris. Good job, man.
Thank you, my friend. Nice to meet you, too.
You know Jimbo?
I do. I've played a couple of gigs with him,
Yeah.
actually. And I'm currently the bass player for Kelly and the Healers.
All right. Jimbo.
Kelly and the Healers. That's
All
a
right.
great band.
Jimbo Thornton here. You know, I didn't know. I heard that when I first heard that name, I said, I know that guy. And come to find out, he worked with my brother back in the 60s and early 70s, I think, right in there.
Yep.
Well, check it out. Now you heard Christopher James.
And I remember that now.
You're going to hear it again.
All right.
One day, Jerry.
Thank you.
Jerry called me, him and Bill says, Jimbo, we ain't got a number, but we got that high-paying gig. He said,
Thank you. Thank you, D. Bye, D.
play with us. I said, well, I don't got no drums. I can do that. I'm not a drummer. They said, well, we got the drums. Can you come down here? And I went down there. Jerry said, Jimbo, stick with the guitar.
Why you beat on enough to get him through, dude?
I just kept the beat. That's all I did.
You know, let's show here.